Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Sunny here. As you can hear, I am a bit sick. I've been sick since Monday, so I'm doing better, but yeah, I sound a bit off. Global app today, this patch should all be out next maintenance, Thursday the 30th. So this is an early look on the next week's patch. We cover this every Friday at Twitch tweets us by Biceptimusprime. So let's dive into it. Personally, I had zero expectations today. So there is actually something new in here, which was nice to see. A big quality of life update. We'll get to it. But yeah, first off, we got some class modifications. There's no class changes, but the tournament is starting next week, so it would have been absolutely dreadful as well. It wouldn't be the first time where they did huge class changes, like freaking mid-tournament. But yeah, no class changes. Hopefully, please, Jay, they resume class changes after the tournaments, even though they're probably gonna say, oh, well, no PP changes, whatever, doing AOS. But like, for the love of God, do more. Like, we're not done yet. So, there are some bug fixes here. Link in the description, of course. There's some for Wizard, Valkyrie with some accuracy not being applied, Guardian, some Wukong stuff, right? I'll link in the description. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm kind of wrecked, so I'm not going to be able to read everything. I'll cover the big important stuff. In terms of content, they actually are putting out the Maid, the personal Maid stuff. So it's in. The way it's going to work is you have your Maid, and you can choose appearance. You can choose class for it as well, I believe. And you have like all the different options here. You can also give it emotes, social actions, and things like that. And you get it up here. Also, it looks like whenever you select your head Maid or head butler, whenever you summon a Maid, that's the one that pops up. And yeah, so you have like these options here: customize appearance, dye the outfits, social actions. You can select the actions here, and also set it to follow you while you're in town. However, it will automatically desummon when you leave the city. Yeah. Okay, so quick notes about this, I guess. You can do all sorts of RP with it, right? You can use it, you can walk around with it, you can have it out, it can follow you around, and you can give it costumes. Yes, of course. So the way you do it is you use a conversion ticket on a normal costume. I assume, of course, it would have to be for the class that you have made your Maid into. So if you're making it into a female class or whatever, maybe you have a Kibboleth outfit laying around, and you can have your own little devil or demon following you around and talking to. So it costs 1,000,000 silver for a conversion item. You can use this on a normal costume, convert it into a Maid costume, give it to your Maid, and you can dye it and everything like that. And you can not convert them back. Costumes that have been changed to your own Maid costumes with the ticket cannot be equipped by the character and cannot be reverted back to a costume that you can equip on a character. However, costumes that can be converted back into a box form, such as Nuva or Seka, can be converted back into box the same way. So yeah, that's about it, right? You can convert them here into the outfits, cost 1,000,000 per piece. Yeah, and then you, like all the settings for it, taking in and out and all that. I'm sure some RP people in there that are looking for some one-on-one time with their Maid. Have at it, boys and girls. Next up is a little quality of life here. They are adding the number of fail stack on the Valks, so you can see it without having to mouse over. That's nice. So this is a 220 stack. You have one of them, right? This is a 155 stack. So you can see what stack level it is. This here is for PC stuff. Sorry, like PC bangs. Staff Inferior, I believe this is like a guild boat thingy. I'm not into ocean content at all, so bear with me. Like the Star Inferior, the problem that they identified was people would stack up these like guild boats, and then you could just like have a armada of them for the blue battlefield that is coming in mid-November. So they are making it into a 1-week expiration date, so you just have this boat and you can use it for a 1 week, also for the Node War for Ocean when that comes out, which should be next month. That's pretty much the change here. They're making some nice updates to Pit of the Undying, fixing a lot of the issues with this. The difficulty of boss has been improved. So the first boss here now uses attack and defense buffs at low health levels. So instead of like using it in the beginning. Also, if you break the gimmick twice, he will no longer use the buff, so you can just kill him. Great. This one here, that's the one with the big dog rolling over her. They're now lining up. It was random when the dog would be rolling. So now it's timed, so you can CC, she's going to be on the ground longer, so you can guarantee breaking the gimmick whenever you get the CC and the dog rolls over. For Duran, there's a lot of issues with classes, mine for example, with no stuns. So they are grouping the CCs together. So whenever it needs to do a stun, you can do stiffness stun, knock down and bound are grouped together, and knock back and float, just like the resistances are grouped. So every class should have a lot easier time actually doing it. It should also be a lot easier seeing what CC you need to use after you get hit by it. Like, I'm blind, I can't see if I'm stunned or stiffened, and now I don't need to. I'm standing there, great, I just throw down a stiffen, good, I broke the mechanic. And for the final boss here, the Guardian, the shield spinning speed has been reduced by 200%, so it should be easier getting the back attacks to break the gimmick as well. Kieran, the one I hate the most, the Sock Ranger. The number of times Kieran can attack after teleporting in succession has been limited. Teleport attacks have been changed to only occur twice in a row, so you can get more damage uptime, kill it faster. And some awkward footsteps for this one here. So that's good. Self-destruction time on guild bosses from 15 to 30 minutes. Silent armor is under suggested, recommended. Some description, voice changes, skip cutscenes. And here's the big update. This is the one that came out of nowhere. Great change. Awesome. We've been asking for this, but PA has been completely silent on it. Reforge Sovereign system is getting an update, and it's pretty much exactly what we've been asking for. Actually, even a bit better. So the TLDR is this. Currently for your Sovereign weapons, you have 5 Reforged stones in each. If you want to change a stone, you have to destroy the current stone, right? Now you can add them in, just like with crystals. So you can have all of them in, and you can make presets. You no longer have to destroy your stones. You can have multiple presets. You put them in on the 3 weapons and save them on a preset. So this means you can also use difference on your tag. For example, I want crit rate on my Awakening Witch tag. I don't want it on my warrior. Now I can do that. Awesome. Of course, you still need, let's say, 3 of the AP ones. 1 for your main hand, 1 for Awakening, and 1 for your offhand. You see up here? I'm guessing this is the different ones, right? Whatever, right? So you still put in the correct ones, and then you change over, you save it. But you don't need like 1 of each per preset. So you just put them in, like in the crystals, and you have them in there, and you can load them in. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Also great for PvP, PvE builds. So very happy to see this. And they're also adding it to the all-in-one preset, which I'm curious, let me know in the comments below, are you guys using this? This has been one of the things I was like looking forward to the most of a quality of life update in this game. And I have tried to use it once and then just threw it in the bin afterwards. Like, the fact that you can't hotkey this, it's crazy. PA really needs to improve on like the usability of the all-in-one preset, in my opinion. Like, it's insane that you can't hotkey it or hotbar it so you can actually switch. You have to go into the settings and load them and then switch over. Like, what's the point? If somebody jumps me, I'm out grinding. I want to do 1 click and I want to switch over so I can PvP. Also, I have a huge gripe with this. In my opinion, they should save your buffs to the presets. So you could have your PvE preset with PvE buffs. Again, somebody want to fight you, you switch over, 1 click, and you have your PvP buffs, and all your PvE stuff is paused. Just like if you have a tech, say I have a warrior to a warrior, I used to have this, I would full PvE buffs on one, PvP on the other one. Somebody wants to fight, I just locked my PvP warrior, I could now PvP, and all my PvE stuff was paused, I didn't waste event buffs or anything like that. That's what I wanted the old one preset to be. I'm insanely disappointed with it, but I'm curious. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me know what you guys think about the All in One preset. But yeah, like this here, great. Who cares about All in One right now? Please fix it, PA. That was the big out of nowhere addition. Super happy to see. There's some more quality of life fixes here. Some of the enhancing UI. For example, when you check their choices, you can see like numbers with the values and everything. The ability to toggle other venture selection button to determine UI is exposed. Yeah, just UI changes. So last spear positioning, UI changes, victory post. I like this, by the way. I did a couple of matches. I think this is done well. Like actually just grouping people up, you get the victory post at the end. I like it. It's a nice little improvement. Improves based on winning teams. Adventurers can now express themselves more naturally performing the same action. Also, add the sweep emote. I beg PA. Just do it. Add the BM emotes in there. It's worth it. Right, there's some fixed changes as well. I looked through all of this. There's nothing really changing. It's just like a lot of dialogue and things like that. So it's a short one, but for me, it was better than I expected. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.